Hey guys, our cabin of woods is Tony here. Trying to make this real quick. Last night I was watching a YouTube channel. I don't remember which one. I don't think I saved it. But the scenario was him and his wife are preparing for bad times. And then his family and her family both think that they can come stay at his house and not have to bring no food, and that they should be able to take care of them. And as he was stating in this video, that it's just him and his wife, and I believe they had one child. And that's it. And so they had enough food just for them. And I guess they were getting arguments with their families that they're saying there's not enough food for everybody. You can't come like this. And he didn't know how to handle it. Well, I guess that him and his wife had wrote down a paper on there what they needed for themselves to survive on. And what they ended up doing was they took that piece of paper and they had a family gathering. And I guess one of them, there was a brother involved in one of those. I guess one of the husband and wife, right, the young one had a brother, was staying with one of the parents still. So it'd be 3 in one family and then 2 in the other. Which one, I don't know. Anyway, one firmly believes that something probably will happen, but they don't want to prep. They got other things they would rather do. The other one doesn't even believe it's going to happen, but they said they were going to come out to their house to stay there and felt that they should be able to help them survive since they raised them. And I'm like, that's really weird. You don't say that to your kids. But what he did was, which I thought was smart, and that's what I'm going to tell you guys, on that list that he made for him and his wife, for what foods that they need to eat. Got 18 minutes to get this done, and my battery's going to go dead. What they did was, he turned those papers, he made copies of it, and he had the family, both parents and brother, come in, and gave it to them and said, look, if you want to come here, this is what you have to be able to survive, to be able to bring to my house to live. This is what you got to have. I don't have food for you. This is what you got to have. So somehow or another, you need to get this. And he said that to both. And they both looked at it, and they both hem and hawed, and back to, he said that one family member said, no, you guys should be able to take care of us. And he's kind of making headway with one. And then the brother of one of those parents was there. He said, hey, he goes, I've been seeing this stuff. And he talked about these food buckets that I've mentioned before. And he told them, why don't you buy the pails of food? Because one of their complaints was, if we drive here, we can't carry all this food. So the son said, or that one brother said, buy all these pails of food. And this kid said that the husband and wife that own the land says, buy the food, we'll store it on the property, so you can drive here and don't have to have food bring with you. That solves the problem. And believe it or not, both of the families, mom and dad's, and one of the ones had the brother, agreed. And so the brother, standalone brother, the third person in the party, said, I'll tell you what, you all buy the foods, buy my foods, and I'll buy the shed to put the foods in, and we'll store it outside. So they all come together and they work together, and the brother bought the shed. He didn't have video of this, but he took pictures of it. So they had pictures of the food, they had the doors open, and it showed the 5-gallon pails of food in this little barn. It was a brand new one of those, I think he said it was a 10 by 12 woodshed. They had cases of water sitting in there, and they had all the 5-gallon pails of food. So if you all are having problems with your family member, what this guy did, it worked. He had the list of paper, what they needed to survive on, and he presented it to them to think about this is what you need to gather. And when they both said, well, that's a lot of food for them to travel with, and then that son said, or brother said, hey, buy pails and store it, and he kicked in. It all worked together. So it became from becoming a cluster problem, they fixed the problem family-wise together, come together. So if there's other family members out there that are having the same issue about people just saying they're going to show up. I have a friend that said that, hey, I'm going to show up, and but he ain't going to bring food. I know he's not. I know what he's done. He ain't going to be on his property. I guarantee he's going to get the boot. Unless he has some other knowledge of being able to grow food, mechanically inclined, I'm hurt, then there's a chance that maybe he stays because he's an asset to help with us. But sometimes you got to say no when they got to go. But back to with the family, it worked good for them. They found a way to get through their problem, And the problem was the parents bought their foods, had it shipped to their son's house, son and daughter's home. The other brother buys a small wooden shed that all the food and water to go into. Problem solved. Everybody's happy. I think everybody should think the same thing. I thought that was awesome. I'm almost sure I did not save it. It was super late. It was probably near 1:30, 2 in the morning when I turned the computer off. And because I remember saying I need to save that, and I just don't remember saving it. I didn't see a note or anything on the computer this morning when I did a video, when I was editing. But by hearing it from me, I think you all understand what I'm trying to say. And that may solve a problem with parents. That can't be parent. It don't have to be parents. It could be friends. It could be brothers, aunts, uncles. If you can store it, or if they can put a shed somewhere in your property to put this food in, this is what he did. He actually put a small. Those are brand new air conditioners, the little small ones that does reverse heat and hot. I forgot what they call it. He even put one of them in there. So during summer, it keeps it cool. During winter, it doesn't freeze. But I figure winter it don't make a difference because all that stuff is all powder, ain't it? Well, the water's not, so that may be it. Anyway, off sidetrack. Think about that, guys. Something good to think about. I'm down to about 6 minutes. Think about something that's going to help your family in a way that they're going to show up at your doorstep, and problem is solved. All they got to do is get there. Food's already there. 5 stars to that video to that guy, and I really wish I saved it. I don't know if I did. I'm gonna try to find it. I don't know how I even found it. I think it just flipped up top of the news that day or something. I know it said prep or something, family problems prepping or something like that. I need to look it up. I'll spend time to find it, so when I do put this video out, if I find it, I'll put the link to it. If I don't, I can't put the link to it. Guys, you all have a great day. Thanks for watching my channel. Thanks for giving me thumbs up. Thanks for sharing with people. And the minutes are going up. I appreciate it. And you all have a great day, great evening. Stay safe. As always, keep your eyes wide open because you don't know what's going to happen next. Take it easy, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks again.